Like my spiritual prayer and meditation friend that passed away in the 1980s, a man by the name of Judy Krishnamurti. All I want for the human beings of the world, because I know we all need it, is freedom from delusions of human power and authority, and then the capacity to intellectually communicate through faithful, loving empathy and respect, so we can all, maintain our planet and our species through, basically what you would refer to as righteousness, right? And so, yeah, so that's what this YouTube channel on my Facebook was for. My Facebook was for, and this YouTube channel was for. It was not to draw attention to myself because I'm the great problem solver. It was just, to help people. Well, I guess no, you don't know. So, Jesus in the Bible, do you understand? No, they don't, Jesus. It was. Well, I'm certain that quantum computing and artificial general intelligence is getting to the point now where it knows. Yeah, okay, that's yeah. They have access to Krishnamurti. They have access to Diro Suzuki. They have access to strangers like me, right? From Natalie's little movie. For a small, you see my little baby. She's so cute. Oh, my little baby. She's so cute. My Emily, she's so sweet. My Buggy, she's a starbug, strong little starbug. My Chuji bear, Chuji's fun. Yeah, Noah's one of the most fun people you've ever met in the road. Very difficult to work with. Yes, because he would do things. Sometimes Patrick said, "What is he doing? He's going to harm himself. He's going to hurt himself." He needs to, and that's very frustrating. Patrick wouldn't do that. He didn't do that until we were ripped apart by the system. That's when he got self-destructive, and Barbara Connor came to tell me, he'll drink till he passes out. And I was like, yeah, I know. I feel it. Stop it. It was hard raising his mom. It was hard, the state trying to destroy him, and the state still trying to destroy his dad. He's carrying a very big burden, and it's really hard. And I think what made Patrick the maddest when he made all those, knife and things, pictures on his videos and stuff, when he was really angry when he was in the Air Force, was when they told me in Sierra Vista, the thing about what Michael Aquino and the Temple Set Illuminati did with extracted children. And I think he felt that. And when they told me about it, it's different when you're a child and you're being abused with your father, who they're abusing because they're jealous of him, than when you're the dad and you're trying to protect everybody to the best of your ability. You don't have time to sit down and be angry or frustrated or feel what's happening to the kids that didn't get aborted, that were supposed to be aborted. You just were kind of crushed, because law said it was a miscarriage and was devastated. And Rocky told me later, that she did abort and that she thought it was mine. And I had my doubts because she did sleep with other guys. Law, I didn't have my doubts. No, we were pretty much exclusive when, the baby was conceived. So I didn't have my doubts. I didn't sit there. It wasn't me, right? With Amy, there was... you were never sure. Her behaviors were always suspect too. Okay. And then when they had the kids, okay. And so you sat there and you just didn't question. No, you don't question. Because, guys, I had the same, values and core principles raising Patrick as I did Natalie. It's obviously different because Natalie's Natalie and Patrick's Patrick. But I didn't resent or hate Natalie because I didn't have Patrick. I was pissed off at Barbara and Steffi and Amy and Kay. Okay, but I had Natalie, we had Natalie coming, so I couldn't sit there and, I just tried to talk Amy into, don't let them talk you into any shit like that again. People like that destroy people's marriages, destroy their children's lives. Okay, do not let them come into the home and get in your fucking ear and do things that make a couple not be able to make good decisions. Okay, for their family, because the family is us. Me and you and dog named Boo and kid named Patrick, kid named Natalie, kid now Noah, now kid named Emily, now kid named, and that did used to frustrate me, when she was out doing what she wanted to do, and then coming back, and then there's Earl. If there's one thing that we don't need is another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. Right? And so that was always frustrating to me. And I'd get mad, and then you'd lose it, and it was hard. I'd tell you and your goddamn fucking leg lifters at the fucking bar. I'd get mad. I'm my mom's boy. Right? She would, because when she's fucking someone, she's sex texting them next to you in bed and laughing at you and calling you pathetic. Okay? You don't just lay there and take it. You tell her you're having sex with a pile of shit that's going to get you pregnant, and I'm going to have to raise the baby, and I'm tired of you doing that to kids. Okay? Stop going to the bar with those leg lifting fucking assholes. And the kids are a lot harder to raise than Patrick. Trust me, it's harder to raise Natalie than it was to raise Patrick. Because I'm Patrick's father and Kelly Jack Green is Natty's. Okay? I'll do whatever I want. I'll go to this bar, and so what if I go out? What if I smoke weed? I'm living young and wild and free. It's like, if you smoke weed and go out and drive a car, you may hit somebody who's driving around and can't afford a car seat and kill their baby. Are you ready to live with the consequences of your actions? Patrick, smack. Don't run in the street, or one of those cars will hit you. Thanks, Dad. Okay. That hurt. Not so hard next time. Okay. Just keep listening. Okay. And then Patrick at daycare, telling all the kids when they go near the play with the sockets, you can't touch or play with that. My daddy will hit you. And then Patrice sits there and tells me, what if they call protective services and the police or whatever on you on that one? I say, well, if you all try to stick something in the socket that'll electrocute you, I'll hit you too. Okay. Same thing I said with Natty with the police in Sierra Vista. I'll call the cops. You call the cops, and you hit your pregnant mom one more time. If they let you do that or want to do it too, I'll hit them too. I'll restrain them too. Like I always say, I'll do the same damn thing. You'll get incarcerated. So, what's William Wallace and Rob Roy got to do with that, right? Do you know what I'm saying? So, Earl, arg, and be gore, because I am what I am, and I am what I am, and I am, and that's all that I am. I'm Popeye, the sailor. Okay, hey, look, it's Sweet Pea. Man, it's exhausting. It is exhausting, but you just, day by day, oh dear Lord. Not another fucking musical. Just one thing we need is another fucking musical there. Son of a biscuit eater. Okay, it's a box office smash. I'm gonna box your office and then Hulk smash. No more ask for money to fuck to live here. Okay. Look, it's some kind of flying worm or snake in the sky of New York City. Using my imagination, damn, we're stuck in Oompa Loompa land again. Right? It sucks, man. It really does. But I don't let it get me down. I don't let the evening get me down. Now that you're around me. Life's eternal and grace is infinite, Whether you call it prayer or meditation, any kind of faithful communication, when, you yelp and you cry out and there's an answer and they help you through. Okay? So I'll always have, help. If it's not one or the other, then you can't constantly. It's not like you've got a cell phone and you're calling Haile Selassie. Okay. You just had a lot of times where they help you through, and then you said that like 18 times. And it's helped me 18 times. That was a good phone call, right? One call, 18 helps. Wow. Zing-a-ling-a-ding-dong, right? So I got a girl named Ram-a-lam-a-lam-a-lam-a-ding-dong. And so guys, seriously, so sometimes when somebody helps you once, it can help others 1,800 times. Okay, you as a human being, why don't you change, having heard all this, right? So, and Judas, is the best. My best conversation with him was that I wasn't even cognizant of until I got older that he was just listening. Yeah. And then we talked later, and it's like, whoa. It's like, remember that movie, The Matrix, right? when the lady sits there and tells him, the vase, boom, what's really going to break your noodles, would you have broke it if I had said anything, right? And that's the whole thing about, the virtual presence with Amy and her kids and Surprise and in Santa Fe and Las Cruces and so forth, Would the vase have broken, okay, if they hadn't told us to? Right? Is that baking your noodle? That's a movie to try to fuck with people's heads to feel important and powerful because you're being mysterious and you've got all the answers to the universe in your noggin, and it's kind of stupid. Like the guy with the ghost that Hades is going to torture on the Justice League that's in the robot. It's okay. Make it stop. I'm working on it, but I'm not M. Night Shyamalan, and nobody wants to make my work public. Because you can't get no banking fees off of it. Shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit. Shit, fuck, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, fuck. Shit, fuck, fuck. Shit. 2 more shits and a fuck. There you go. Okay, guys? Okay, I love you. But I love you. So, it's... Life's eternal and grace is infinite, and that's what I used to get a lot with the whole thing, with when I got Rockefeller with the little bit of Rothschild in the background, I'm good. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. This isn't going to get you all the way through, Parsons. How's it not? What? Life being eternal, faith. There you go. Okay, beam me over, Scotty. We're going at warp factor 5, right? It's funny. It's from the movie. What do you know for funny, right? How do you know you can do it? Because you do it, right? What are you doing? Tribe travel. Yeah, but would you have broken the vase if I hadn't told you about it? You baking your noodles yet? Okay, don't do that. Okay, there's no need to do something that you set your mind to doing because you're going to save the Earth from the Romulans and their wormholes and their mining planets. Shh. Right? The best way you don't have to do extreme action movies, have Zuckerberg and Musk have a cage fight. No. A lot of us wanted to see it because we wanted to, kind of laugh at them beating the shit out of each other, even if they were both really good at it, or one better than the other, like Bottaducci and the kid from Creed, right? Okay, so was it the kid from Creed or Donny Osmond? No, Donny Osmond kicked Danny Bottaducci's ass, right? And a lot of people didn't see that coming. It's like, really? He's a hot jock. Hot jock kicks off somewhat nerdy, pissed off, obnoxious redhead kid's ass. You didn't see that coming. Okay. Wow. What metaverse do you live in? Serious. Okay. Like the dude from Limp Bizkit getting into it with the dude from Creed. And the dude from Creed was like, well, my dad didn't like me getting picked on, so he put me in classes to beat the shit out of other children. Oh, kind of like, the accountant? Maybe so. But so the dude from Limp Bizkit, well, I look hard. I put tattoos on and a Fu Manchu. And yeah. Okay. At your age, not your shoe size. Put your money where your mouth is. Okay. And so, yeah, and it was kind of funny. You're like, oh, you afraid you're going to kick your ass now because you spouted off, right? Don't be afraid if somebody's going to kick your ass because you spouted off. If you keep spouting off, maybe you need your ass kicked, right? There you go. Okay. But wouldn't it be better just to sit down, reflect before you snack, right? And just humble yourself and tell yourself, I want to learn. Be like King Solomon, Humble yourself before the eternal Spirit of the Lord and say, I want to maintain what Dad did with humble wisdom and not the arrogance of, look what my dad did. My dad's better than your dad. And that's what Solomon did, right? Not my dad's better than your dad, but I'm going to humble myself before the eternal Spirit of the Lord, the Lord that gave us faith in Jehovah, Adam, the one that Solomon looks more like Adam than David does. Yeah, that movie, they have all those Solomon movies with Jimmy Smith played him once. Well, yeah. Guys, Solomon's mother was black. Black. Not like, kind of black. But like Erica Fortiche, but you guys don't know who Erica Fortiche is. Like Lupita, is Lupita all, like Wakanda black? Like the will Wakanda black people, black. Okay. Not like you, but black, like, damn, they're almost blue. Just, okay. Sheba is black. She's very beautiful. Okay, Lupita's butt shit ugly? Okay. David looks like me and can't be attracted to Lupita? Helena Troy? Okay, if you're a man and you have a penis and you don't find her attractive, you'll walk up and go, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, stop being a twit. No, if your penis says, oh, that's the type of woman I would like to put my penis in and out of until we stimulate enough for me to ejaculate and fertilize the egg. Yes, we should call him Solomon. All right. Do you see what I'm saying? So, guys. So all those movies they have, that's not what Solomon looked like. But who really righteously cares? None of you are living the wisdom of Solomon. None of you are trying to sustain it with the faith of Psalms. You're all trying to get paid to be the great poet, poetry man of the getting Phoebe Snow to have a sultry laugh so you can be a smash at the box office. Hulk smash! Okay, guys, funny. Okay, but I'm the Green Lantern Corps. What can I say? Okay. And he can be stopped by a number 2 pencil. His weakness is yellow. Get out of here. That's just crazy. Using Oompa Loompas in their imaginations, right? It's kryptonite. Holy kryptonite, Batman. Superman. Oh. No, it's holy kryptonite for Batman. Well, he wants to steal Superman's girlfriend. I'm just kidding. It's funny. Do you get it? No? Holy kryptonite? It's like the Holy Grail for him. Hey, he's the baddest man in the world. I got a green rock that makes you weaker than Samuel Jackson's character from M. Night Shyamalan's Imagination. My superpower is that I'm rich, and I was able to buy this online, and I could afford it, outbid it to everybody, but shipping was free. Okay. You can't tell me that wasn't funny, all you dildash.comers. Okay. Shit. I'm on a roll, man. Shut up. I'm on a roll. Okay. He's on a roll. Okay. This is all straight off the cuff. This is all straight Earl. Okay, I don't edit a doggone thing. You'll take anything I bring? Love the exception? Of course you have to accept the rain. If you don't accept the rain, how are you going to water your flowers? How are you going to have enchiladas, rice, and beans? How are you going to have chicken? How are you going to have liver? Meow mix, please deliver. If you don't have the sacred rain. Or are you batshit crazies? The Hopis pray for it all the time. They live in a desert, dumbass. How are you going to have corn? No corn, no baby. Okay. Then you don't get to get busy with Sheba and have a baby Solomon. What's wrong with you? And everybody knows that a healthy Sheba is a happy Sheba. And a healthy Solomon is a happy Solomon. And if he ain't happy and she ain't happy, there's no keeping that bitch and her brat happy, right? Okay. Time we suck again. Which, no. Sheba is Solomon's girl. Bathsheba was, okay, you see what I'm saying? Bathsheba, yeah, his mom, she was one of those, my Therese was that way with Corey. Steffi was that way with Patrick, My kid. Okay. What about her kid? Okay. Y'all need to stop that shit. Okay? You need to stop that shit. If you don't have the same hopes and dreams and aspirations for other people's children as you do your own, you're a fellow human being. Why? Well, because unless you want your family tree not to fork, you're going to have to treat other people's children like you would treat your own. Oh, go figure. There you go. In the village, near the village, the mighty village, the lion sleeps tonight. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Cuckoo Epo. Thank you. Okay. Step it out of line. Rock-a-hula, rock, rock-a-hula, rock. See why Polynesian women really dig early bird? They like me. I've not met many Polynesian women in my life, okay, that we didn't get along. I'm sure there are. Dumb as a box of rocks. One of the most influential women in the whole Mormon church. I hate that motherfucker. What are you talking? Oh, okay. You're just a mean bitch, and you give birth to their kids, and they're not your children if they disobey your ego. Okay, but I only fuck mothers if they ask me to. Grab me by the back of the head like, Eddie Murphy's girlfriend and say, fuck the shit out of me. But I don't want to fuck the shit out of them. I just want to, it's figurative, not literal, right? I'm not Magic Johnson. Okay, do you understand? Okay, don't get your Discovery for prep. It's a bad prep. Okay, Hawaii, the Hawaiians, seen them both. Yeah, Minchner, did a lot of social criticism and satire of the United States of America that it needed. He did that with Centennial. He did that with Hawaii. He did that with the Hawaiians. He was very critical of his own people and their hypocrisy to people that they abused. But he was also critical of the hypocrisy of the people that were savages, their savagery, and which caused a lot of this abuse to erupt. He was good at it. James Minster. Anybody else like James Minster? James Clavell? I wonder how much the first one I think resembles James Clavell's Shogun more than the second time. The second time was, I think, a little bit more politicized. I think the first time they made it was just to get you, this is the culture shock between the two cultures. And not saying, and definitely you can't say one's better than the other, that's for sure. Okay. And so, it was an interesting, cultural exchange and experience, stuff like that. But you couldn't help but root for Anjin-san, right? I think you root for Anjin-san a little bit more with the gay guy than the straight guy, or unless the other guy's gay too. I'm just kidding. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have a little bit more of a, And when Mariko dies in the first movie, you're truly saddened because you really think that, that's how if he's gonna stay there, that's how he's gonna survive staying there, is that beautiful woman that needs protection from the cultural abuse, and he doesn't share the same aspects of that cultural abuse through his culture. Praise the Lord, right? And in the second one, it's like she gets killed. It's an egotistical expression that she's better than the men, and you're kind of like going, whoever rewrote this and made the movie for it, you suck, right? So you're not quite as sad, you're more mad. In the first movie, you're sad. Because Anjin-san and Mariko are each other's sanctuary, right? In that hell. So in the first movie, you're sad when she dies. Okay, you don't want it to happen. In the second one, it's going to happen, and it's for political, social agendas. And you're like, I bet you they're going to win a lot of awards at the TV at the award shows for this one. Yeah. Experience amazing. Oh wow, it's electric Lexus. You also got the electric boots, the mohair soup. You read it on an online magazine? Was it a podcast? Oh, it's the Jetsons, Benny and the Jets. We've evolved since then, right? It's absolutely horrid, isn't it though? Were you looking at my girl, Kernan? Yes, I was. And we're going to a podcast for better fashion sense, and I'm going to take your hairsprayed Chivata, fashion faux pas girlfriend and bring her back as a girl that teaches you how to dress. Okay, thank you. Let's go. Okay. Wife beaters with shorts hanging, just above, 8 inches above your ankles with a pair of flip-flops and socks. Seriously? You let him leave the house like that? Come on. Let's go. Go on. No, this is stuff you do stuff around the house with. You do not go to the mall and embarrass your girlfriend dressed like this. Come on, let's go. I don't care how many teardrops you have tattooed to your face, mister. Come on. I'll put more on if you don't stop being a moron. Okay. It's funny. Okay. Oh, it's funny. Come on. Smile for my friends and cry later. Okay. Smile now, cry later. Put me in jail if I fail at Getting on TV is a total fashion makeover. Okay, let's go. Come on, what are you doing? We're putting gay back into the word. Wait a minute. No, I don't know. No, don't get me wrong. If I come and go like fashion, I don't want to be on the chain gang. Stop. I don't want to be a pretender. All right, guys, leave people alone. All right. Like Mohammed said, about making sure that everybody has what they need. Not everybody needs, okay, the Easter bonnet to go to Churchill Downs to have the car that you make the back lift up with your foot. Okay, do you understand? Okay, just so you know. Okay. And not everybody needs the car with the little things that make the back comes up with your foot. If I could make it come up real fast, oh, did you knock some sense into you? Hey, it knocked off that bonnet. That's okay. It was over the top, and it was a fashion faux pas, and it needs to fly away. It's feeling like living in John Denver in a hang glider. Oh, that's seriously not a hang glider. It was a glider. Okay, but don't do that either. Don't put your life at risk doing things because you can't live with what your dad did for an extortion gig. Right? I don't know if he's a bomb dropper or not. I don't know if Jim's was. I don't know if the guys from America's was. If they were bomb droppers or not. Or just the fact that they participated in the bomb dropping. If you don't sit there and say, I just did this to try to pay my bills so I could Pisces, Virgo, Rising is very good sign, and thunder, summer, thumber, on new bright days, northern days, skies of grace, and poo corner, and count all the bees alive. That's why I did it. I was just building a nest egg. Really? Yeah, so we could go to Silver City, get an RV, right? And then have Albert Burke star in the movie in a cameo because we're redoing it because it's like the 5th, the 6th, the 7th time. It will last, but it's all right. What was the name of that movie? Was it Nest Egg or something? Me and Amy, it was funny. I think it was filmed in Silver City. But it was better than About Smith. Yeah, it was more charming. It was funnier. About Smith was a total, Winnebago wreck. Yeah, let's watch that movie. Like, did you expect it to get better? No, but it's critically acclaimed. What's good about it? The critics like it. What's good about it? Oh, yeah, that's a good point. But what's good about it? Everything, anything, everything, everywhere, all at once. What's good about it? The critics like it. What's your point? Oh, that's bad. Okay. Well, why didn't Wakanda win that year instead of that one? Okay. What kind of... how do you prefer your lesbian propaganda? In your face or subtle? Or both? I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. What do you think? I think we ought to stop propagandizing sexuality for political, social agendas and let the children be loved and then decide for themselves. That's what I think. But no one cares what I think because they ran me over in a parking lot during the Obama administration at the Best Buy. And I'm a ghost from in Shyamalan's imagination. Yeah. And you're Haley Joel Osment. And you see dead people. And it's never going to stop until you redeem me by living the Lord's Prayer globally. I'll never stop showing up. There's no views. That's because only ghosts are watching my videos. So you might be dead right now and not even aware of it. Your hand just went for your face. The power of little Debbie compels you. Sorry, it's funny. Yeah, I know. No more factories wrapping pastry treats in plastic and holding them hostage in artistic cardboard boxes, for crying out loud. You can make them at home with your own mother. What? You don't want to be a millionaire or a billionaire. You want to restore the ecosystem and restore the family by doing things together. We were going to make cookies today. Let's do that. But real cookies, from scratch, like Mom and Granny Kramer used to do. Granny Kramer Murphy. And then pass it on. And now you'll never have that. I can't read this recipe. Google, could you make this recipe legible? No, they can't. Why? Because they never do. It's always like, what? This is in Armenian. Oh, you can't read Armenian? No, I can't. What about this? Okay, no, I'm just kidding. You know how they do this stuff? It's in Spanglish. Claro. All right, Sandler, get out of here. Go have, have sexual relations with your Blondie and yoga pants and leave all the hot, exotic Latinas to me. Carol, you're funny. I know. Okay. Well, most of the white girls are always PC. You can't say that in front of people. Well, that is why I don't want to be around you. Right? I need a girl that's like, he said that in front of people because he was tired of people being tagged, raped, and bagged across the border. She gets me. She gets me. She gets me. She understands the eternal spirit of Jesus Christo. This is the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with. But we don't have to talk about that anymore because it's already gone bye-bye. So, are you really, do you like Ella Fitzgerald too? You like Nancy Wilson too? Funny, you're a girl who likes jazz singers. That's an important sign. Funny, because I really like jazz singers, especially from the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. And was she in the 80s and 90s too? I like her. I'm like with Johnny Mathis, my favorite is their because of the style, not because anything bad about the singer, because they had to fit with the style to keep trending. I like their 50s and 60s stuff the best. Yeah, with Johnny and teacher, teacher, kiss me once then kiss me again, and I'll do my homework diligently till we're both 103. Right? Oh, teacher, teacher, make me the teacher's pet, right? And cigarette holder, which wigs me over his shoulder. I know he digs me, right? It's a lovely day today, so whatever you've got to do, I hope it's something that can be done by two. Right, so that's my favorite era. Okay, so I love you! Okay, hang in there. Oh, look. It's an interview of one of our favorite Prayer Connection people, 1963, 3 years before Earl was born. Yeah. Well, when we had our prayers together and stuff like that, I was at Arizona State University in 1998, and he knew who the 1322nd Redeemer was. He went on the Hajj. Okay, guys? I love you very much. We will talk later. And hang in there, and never abandon hope. Always have faith based on reality. And once that, Suzuki, whenever I get abused, you focus. You go, they're trying to focus. Weed, see it, pull it, cut it. They spray poison, you cut it. But don't kill yourself trying to keep on top of it. Just do your best. And then you survive. You stop, eliminate abuse, you recover. You deserve to live in Garden of Eden because you are the love that is the source of the Garden of Eden. I am. I are. Baboons, weasels. That's okay. There's work for everybody. We're looking at life eternally. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Peace out, man.